So they're going to go get him from across the street?
While they're waiting, maybe I should apologize real quickly because I'm low on electrolytes and I'm going to be sipping this fermented owl urine throughout the show. And I want to apologize now for doing that. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, owl urine doesn't taste as good as you think it would.
You know, I like to do things a little different. I like to keep the fans on their toes and, you know, mix it up. So while we wrangle your first bucket pull of the night, I would like to present to you, this is the Big Red Machine. A brand new minute from the one and only William Montgomery.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Hot to go. Sounds like something Hans Kim's mom would say when she's handing a customer food. My Spotify rap says my top song for 2024 was Crop Dusting the Funeral Home During Visitations. The guy who shot the United Healthcare CEO in New York City was caught today at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania. Apparently, he was meeting with a Hamburglar to get some tips on poisoning people. I'm planning a bar mitzvah, and at the last minute, the rabbi comes, cancels on me because we're not Jewish and I don't have a son. So, yeah, I'm back on the Hamas train. Okay, that's my time. Thank you, Tony.
William Lights Out Montgomery. The great, would you like to, you have any questions, or would you like to talk to the great RFK Jr. here live in the flesh?
Yeah, RFK, so what is going to happen if there's another pandemic or something? Are y'all going to force people to get the vaccinations? I mean, what are y'all going to do there?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to force you to do, because I can see by your sunken eyes you don't have enough iron in your blood. You're losing blood. And so what I want you to do for me is I want you to save your feces, and I want you to leave it out in the sun. And then I want you to just sprinkle that on your oatmeal in the morning, and you'll thank me. You'll thank me for it. Trust me.
How were your shows in Buffalo? How did they go?
Went good.
Yeah?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
no,
I got...
Tony,
yeah.
Oh, my gosh. No, it was wonderful. It was the strangest thing. So I'm talking to this table of people. They're sitting very close to the front, and it's this guy and this girl, and I start kind of aggressively, what's that?
It's owl.
It's fermented owl urine. You know what's tough about it is the owls have what's called a colloquia, which is the vagina and the asshole are one thing. So it's more like a vast hole of sorts. And so what I have to do to get the urine is I have to filter out the feces, which you can never get all the feces out.
Weirdly enough, that looks very similar to the antifreeze I was feeding to Red Band's fucking mom to keep her ass sick last year when I was living over at her house.
Wow.
Yup, I was giving her fucking dumbass antifreeze at night, dude.
Whoa.
And she get real sleepy then, Red Band.
Wow, making yo mama sleepy. Here he is with a big retort coming. He's grabbed at the purple.
So, William, I got this report this weekend that you made a woman cry and she had to leave with her husband. Is this true?
Is that
yeah,
what you were
it was
getting
the strangest thing, and I was telling the guy he needs to divorce the woman. I mean, it was the craziest behavior. I was just kind of aggressively talking towards them, and then I look back after like 30 seconds, and the woman has her hands in her face, and I'm like, bitch, are you crying? And she was fucking crying, and then I kind of went after her stupid fucking ass, because it just seems like such weird behavior, and then they ended up leaving, and they were trying to steal the drinks as well. They tried to leave without paying for their food, so they were weird. I don't know. It was very strange.
You told the man, "Is this your bitch?" And then she was crying, and then you said, "You need to control your bitch."
Yeah, it was fucking out of control, Tony.
Yeah.
He really did.
Sturm worm.
Like, if you sexually suppress, then you're less attractive to girls. Like, do I think I don't like girls? Nah, I do think I like girls, but am I fucked up in the head sexually? Yeah, I've been fucked up in the head sexually for 20 years. I've been checked out of the game. I just tried to be a rapper. It didn't work out.
RFK Jr.
This is why we've got to stop with the goddamn vaccines. Hey, Tony, could I plug something really quickly? I just want to tell everybody my Christmas album, RFK's Rockin' Christmas, is dropping tomorrow at 9:30. I sing all the classics like, hold on, I gotta clear my throat.
Go ahead, RFK. Yeah.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose, a son of a bitch. Come, they told me, pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. Sit back around the fire with your family and enjoy RFK Jr.'s Rockin' Christmas.
Where can people find this? Where can people find RFK Jr.'s Rockin' Christmas?
Silent night, holy night. God damn it. Probably, I don't know, Walmart or something.
Sam Henderson, everybody. What's the most exciting thing about your life, Sam Henderson?
Most exciting thing about my life, I speak Spanish.
Wow.
Might not
That's a
believe
big
it.
deal in Lexington, Kentucky. You might be the only person in Kentucky that speaks Spanish. That's absolutely incredible. Can you give us a little example of your Spanish?
Yeah.
Can you say something that perhaps the band could understand, the horn players over there?
Yeah. Soy gringo, pero estoy aprendiendo español. No.
Wow, listen to those.
No creo que soy fluente, pero creo que soy conversacional. Pero yo sé que Tony es un maricón.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Tu no bueno at la comidica. How about that, you piece of shit? Is there anything that you've said or done right after sex to get rid of the opposing
No, dude,
party?
I'm not mean enough. I just sit there in despair and
You just feel disgusting.
yeah. Usually it's better like if it's at their house. You can just get up and leave.
Yeah.
I feel you, brother.
Fuck.
When I know Cheryl wants to make love, I have a panic attack. I worry I can't finish, you know. Guys know this after about 6 months. It's really hard to finish, you know. You've got to find things in your life, you know, that you can take to the bedroom and fantasize. Take, for example, me right now. I've been having some fantasies about this woman in the front row, and I feel horrible about it. But I can take that with me and hopefully finish later. So try that, my friend.
There's a little health advice from the great
I love you. I love you.
RFK Jr. giving you some really good advice there. There he goes, Sam Henderson, everybody. This is fun. You having fun, RFK?
By the way,
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony. I have to apologize because I'm doing my amends and secrets keep us sick, and I want to apologize to this woman for sexualizing her like that. The whole time he was talking, I was having a fantasy, and it's just not right, and I apologize. She was laying on a bed in my mind, not clothed at all, and I was above her, and I just Louis C.K'd all over her, and I just want to say I'm sorry to you.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. The new Director of Health. Is that the title? Director of Health?
Unfortunately, the fantasy didn't stop there, Tony. I then brought her into a tub to clean off my mess, and I was massaging her breasts, of course, and I began to get aroused again. I thought, God damn it, RFK, can you this is someone's daughter, God damn it. But I couldn't help myself, and I apologize to you, miss.
Wow. Oh, she says you're forgiven.
Well, you may not when you hear about the rest of my fantasy. You see, no, please, just let me finish, and please don't laugh. I'm trying to make amends here, and secrets do keep us sick. Then what happened was, in my fantasy, of course, she had asked me to tuck my genitalia down under myself so I look like a lady in the front. And then she said that I look like a pretty girl, which, of course, brought a tear to my eye because it was something I always wanted to hear. And then, of course, she came from behind me and kicked me in the nutsack, and I ejaculated immediately. But, by the way, I'll be right back. I have to change. I'll be right back.
Joe Barnholt, everybody.
Somebody outside told me I look like I play in a Weezer cover band, so that's cool. You guys, I got married. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Then I got divorced. Hey, there's always a little bigger cheer for that one. Statistically, that makes a lot of sense. So don't cry for me, though. I got the house in Tahoe in the divorce. And by that, I mean I live in my Chevy. My ex and I are actually still good friends. Turns out she's a lesbian. Not saying that like a vindictive man, like she's actually a lesbian. And people ask me, Joe, was there any indication, anything that would have told you she's a lesbian? And aside from the fact that I'm a giant pussy and she ate me alive, cannot say that there was any indication. On a completely unrelated note, did you guys know that scissoring really hurts your balls? like a lot. You guys, I told that joke in Birmingham, Alabama, and a guy yelled out, "You're doing it wrong." Way more progressive down there than I was giving him credit for. Thank you guys. My name's Joe Barnholt.
Joe
Appreciate it.
Barnholt with a minute. So no kids.
No kids. No, kid-free.
Right. And she slowly became a witch.
Yes.
Did that bother you at all? That's a witch sound effect.
Great sound effect.
Can we hear some of your fucking Santa song? You gonna tell the band what to do?
Sure. Yeah.
They're both just
I
gonna-
love you, Santa. You're on the way. It's almost Christmas, and you're dressing to slay. Put me on the nice list, you're a good little boy. But we could be naughty if you bring me toys. Oh, Santa, come fill me with joy. Oh,
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yes.
Jack Frost.
RFK Jr.'s Rockin' Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Available now.
Blinken. Some kids want presents, I just want your sack. I left out cookies and milk for you, Santa, but can I be your snack? My polar bear Santa.
Wow. Amazing.
You give me pause. Santa,
Send
I'm
a shepherd
facing.
boy
It's great.
to the might.
What'd you say, RFK Jr.?
Shave your
Doing
beard,
shepherd
Santa.
boy. Go ahead.
Wait,
Let's do a duet. Keep going.
let's do a duet.
My voice blends well with other voices, so let's try this. There's Santa. You're a polar bear. You fucking queer. Go ahead. I'll follow the changes. I'll try me, boy.
Oh man, I was not prepared for that.
This is your big break. Do it.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Show us what you got. You can do it, Rachel.
Perfect. Shave your beard, Santa.
Yeah, shave your beard, you son of a
Her
bitch.
name's Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, ugly old whore.
Slide down my chimney, it's my fantasy. Oh no, step Santa, I'm stuck in the tree. Santa, come bring it to me, yeah.
Get RFK's Rockin' Christmas tomorrow afternoon.
Simon Perkovich. You eat 3 or 4 donuts daily.
Yeah.
RFK Jr., what do we think about 3 or 4 daily donuts?
Well, it depends what kind you're talking. What sort of donut are you talking about?
That's a good question. Are there certain donuts?
Oh
that
yeah, there's definitely a bunch of. They make actually a delicious bison donut by me, and those are actually quite healthy. By the way, here I have some kangaroo meat. If you want to take a bite off that.
You actually have kangaroo
Some
meat?
kangaroo meat. It's really high in vitamin Q. If anybody's interested in trying. All right.
Nice. Something about RFK Jr. I don't even laugh. I go directly to cracking the fuck up. It's pretty special.
I can't believe my hero is on stage right now.
You're a big. Is there? Have you?
I've never been vaccinated, and like my mom. You're like my mom's biggest hero too.
All right, I like to hear that. Have you tried any owl urine? This cures measles, mumps, and I'm hoping herpes. Please God, herpes. Oh, take away the itch.
So Simon, what do you do for fun? What's a guy that out in Telluride do for fun?
Well, in Telluride, it's skiing, snowboarding, whitewater rafting.
Is that what
mountain
you
biking.
do?
Yeah, I do all these things.
Okay.
But here, I've been two-stepping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just never see blacks.
Right?
I mean, when are you?
They come for one festival in Telluride. It's called Blues and Brews, and they're all on stage, and we're just staring at them.
Wow. Blues and Brews?
Yeah, like beer.
Oh, I expected it to be BRUISE because they beat up people. I want to see this two-step. How many of you think we should see him two-step? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, it's a giant woman you're dancing with. Whoa.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. It got queer, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it close. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names, goddammit. They never let that son of a bitch play any goddamn games. There's a lot of bullies and assholes out there. You see a reindeer, I'm gonna kick him in the goddamn head.
Yeah, it's real hard two-stepping alone.
Yeah. All right. Obviously, it's also hard doing comedy alone when you're you. This is Cam Patterson.
All right, so I'm still trying to do like the acting thing or whatnot, and I had like an audition for a role a couple weeks ago, and it was for a drug dealer, so right on time, right? So I thought I had it in the bag, and then I got there, and there was a lady with a camera and a gay dude, right? And we was reading our lines and shit, and he was reading them with me, but he was reading the lines as my girlfriend. That's crazy, right? So I'm saying my lines or whatnot. I'm like, hey, bitch, here go the drugs. And then his line is, oh my gosh, I love you so much. And every time he said that, I laughed, because that's funny, right? Like, what the fuck? And he'll be like, you got to be more serious. I'll be like, no problem. He said it again, and I laugh again. And I'm going to tell you something. I should get that role, man, because that was fucking great acting, dog. He had no idea I was homophobic. You know what I'm saying? And if you think I'm dead ass, I'm not homophobic. I have no problem with gay people. I have gays in my family. I don't talk to them, but they in my family, I tell you that much. Have my time, there it go. Yeah.
There it is, exactly a minute. RFK Jr.
Tony, I haven't looked to my right yet. Is it a black guy?
It is, it's a young.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that would be so racist. Thank God.
Well, you thought it was.
I
Nigga.
don't know. I just wanted to make sure.
You the dude with the health shit? You be doing health and shit?
I do the health shit.
Hell yeah, it's good.
What's that under your hat tonight?
Nothing.
There's something there.
No, it's not.
Yeah, huh? There's a little something. Is that a what we call? Is that a do-rag? Whoa! Oh my goodness! It's like you're like a black genie. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Wow!
What's up?
Oh, it's you! It's you! I got really scared for a second.
It's a ski mask because it's cold and shit be cold outside. And I ain't got no haircut, so it helped with my hairline and shit like that.
Hell yeah!
A lot of people don't have that problem because y'all hair don't, you feel what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Health nigga, right? Yeah, go. You know what I'm saying? The health nigga get what I'm saying.
That's right, my N-word.
Hell yeah, you get it. Tight shit.
Upstate New York is The worst.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They had this shit up there called a garbage plate. And it was just like, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a bunch of bullshit on the plate.
Puerto Rican food? Oh, shut up. Come on. Shut up. The Puerto Ricans.
Exactly.
Tony makes another joke about Puerto Rico. Extra. When did you get that? That's a new one.
Got a bunch of new shit.
Wow, you got a few new ones. First time the soundboard has changed in 7.5 years. For those of you keeping track, very exciting. What else do you have there that's new? Anything else good? No, nothing. Nothing that you're proud of there. Come on.
Never heard of him, and don't want to hear of him.
Fuck, he get glasses from? He always had glasses.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted. I was sending a dick pic to a journalist. Yeah, it's a little.
I love it. Make some noise for Law.
So when I was in high school, girls would play this game called Fuck, Marry, Kill. And it's like where you make a list on who do you rather fuck, marry, or kill. And one time this girl made a list of me, Shrek, and the donkey from Shrek. Yeah, guess who got killed? The girl who made the list. Yeah, so my cousin just came out as gay on Facebook because I have his password. I remember one time my girlfriend and I were having sex, and she kept saying, "Is it in yet?" And as a man, that's not something you want to hear when you're fisting your girlfriend.
How long you been doing stand-up?
4 years.
4 years. Where at?
Baltimore, Maryland.
And you moved here how long ago?
Like 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
You love it here?
Oh, it's great, man.
Yeah.
So many white bitches.
Yeah. There's a lot of them.
You know, I ain't like them at first, but now I do.
Yeah. Why didn't you like them at first? What do you prefer? What's the pluses and minuses of the white bitches?
Racism. White bitches. The pros. It's just a cultural thing, you know. Baltimore, all the white bitches do heroin, so yeah, out here it's just like ecstasy and shit. So
yeah,
it's pretty chill. The cons, their dads hate me.
Right. Yeah. What have you been doing for work up until this point?
I was a middle school special education teacher.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Aw. You could hear all the white women going, aw, all at once. They really all hit that note.
Yes, sir.
Amazing. What was that like for you?
Oh, it sucked.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I mean, I did it it was in Baltimore, so it was just chaos.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to teach a kid after he's called you a nigga, you know?
Right.
It's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had to do it.
Yeah.
You know? I taught that kid about slavery and everything. So.
Yeah. They're allowed to call you that in that type of school, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would have been fun.
Well, but you... Yeah. We can restrain them, though. So, like, I had to like learn different holds to restrain a kid.
Yeah.
So, like, I did get a couple of licks in.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Were there any special ones that stood out to you?
Oh, man. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say his name, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, his name was Wayne. And, yeah, it was this chunky-ass white kid. And, I mean, obviously, he was racist. But he, like, loved me. So all of the races would come towards me. So he would get into these things called like crises, to where like he would just flip the table and, you know, he'd hit all the kids, throw the desks, and then he'd say the N-word. And he'd be like, see, you're making me racist.
I don't think this guy had any mental problems whatsoever.
Yeah, it was tough.
You know, Tony, I hate to interrupt this, but I'm getting a little. What did you say your name was?
His name?
Your name.
Law?
Law, yeah. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't tell this story, but I was in Da Nang about 8 clicks out of Saigon, and I was helping this girl across the border. Her name was Law, and I haven't thought about her in years. Anyway, she stepped on a landmine, and it blew her into 2 pieces, and it was like a chicken when she kept walking as 2 separate beings. And she came to me like, help, and I pushed her together, but it was too late. But anyways, it was a funny set.
Taja or Taija.
I just went bowling with my grandfather, man. 70 years old. We can give it up for that. Yeah. He whooped my ass, though. Beat the shit out of me. After he beat me, he got in my face. He said, that's how you bowl, nigga. My granddad's white, by the way.
Taija. Taija. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Everybody mispronounces that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I knew a girl, and never mind.
Oh, I want to know. Oh, come on. Don't hold back now.
Not as tame as the last story.
Well.
I don't.
The one where you put a person split in 2 back together?
It's worse than that one, and I'd rather not say it, all right, Tony? It's a comedy show, God.
Absolutely incredible. RFK Jr.
Who's the one with MS? Is that?
My mama.
All right, I want you to do something because I can cure this. All right, listen. No, I'm being. I want you to give her this. It looks like a lifesaver, but it's not. This is dehydrated bat cum. It's got no. That's all you need to do. Just have it. She'll be as good as gold in the morning.
Okay, how long have you been with this girl?
About 5 years.
What does she do?
She actually is in school to be a gynecologist.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Does she ever teach you any of the cool things that she learns?
Nah, I don't think so.
Wow.
It's a totally unnecessary profession, but okay, go. You just need to eat wheatgrass, ladies. Just have wheatgrass every 3 days. You're fine.
Wait a second. Hold on, Rick. Hold on a second. There's chaos amongst us. Ladies and gentlemen, Kill Tony legend. Let the bodies hit the floor. One of the biggest legends in the history of the show. We haven't seen him since Skankfest. This is Ari Shaffir, everybody.
Robbie, what's your plan?
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. What are you gonna do about fentanyl, buddy? I'm really worried about it.
Nah, it's not a big deal. It's overblown.
Well, you do work in biology. Do you have any questions for RFK Jr.? He's written many, many books. About science and whatnot, medical, perhaps biology, one could even say.
What do you think was the hardest dichotomous key that you had to use?
Can you say that
I
one?
didn't understand a goddamn word that out of your mouth. I would like to introduce you all, though, to my cricket. These are very good pets. If anybody, they have the most protein pound per pound of any animal. This is little Marilyn Monroe, I call her. Because if you stroke her enough, she squirts. Anyway, I'm not hurting her. I just got her right here. She's all right.
Jamie Lee Simmons, everybody. Is your OnlyFans Jamie Lee Simmons?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'll let him find it.
All right.
It's the topless comic.
Okay. You do comedy topless on your OnlyFans?
That's how I started. Yeah, I would do like topless open mic comedy. It was terrible, and I was fat. And somehow I made a lot of money doing it. So here we are, living the dream.
It's amazing.
My dad is proud.
It's so cool to think guys would sign up for your OnlyFans and watch you do stand-up topless. Did anybody not mute it?
You know, I didn't ask.
RFK.
Does the carpet match your vagina? All right. We were all thinking that.
You have kids?
You didn't know that?
You have kids? You have 6 cats and 2 daughters? Jesus Christ, Matt Mueling. We need to have a conversation sometime.
Let's hang out, bro.
I didn't know any of this about you. We should grab a coffee sometime or something, Matt.
Let's do it.
We've been working together every Monday for years. This is absolutely wild. 6 cats, you have 2 daughters?
Yeah, man. One of them's 16.
What? Are you fucking serious?
What's your OnlyFans?
You have a an Estonian assassin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new minute from the great Ari Matti.
Hello. I have a confession to make. I eat ass. I'm tired of hiding it, ladies. Don't hide your asshole. My tongue is going up that ass. If you're a lady with a guy who doesn't eat your ass, what's wrong? A little poo-poo on your mouth? A little poo-poo. Gay boy? I don't give a fuck. I remember when the research came out, they were like, it's official, squirt this piss. I was at home like, I guess I'm a toilet. I don't give a fuck. Every liquid you ladies make, I want in my mouth as soon as possible. Anybody on their period, save the tampon. I want to make some tea later. Thank you.
Every liquid a lady makes. How about tears? Would you take tears in your mouth?
Everything. Tony, when I die, it's in my will. When I die, mummify me in used panties.
RFK Jr. knows a lot about human liquids and whatnot. What do you think about all this?
You, sir, are never getting into this country. I need to do it.
Doesn't eating ass have some kind of vitamin or
A lot of vitamins.
nutrients or something?
I mean, you do bring up a pretty good point there, Tony, but the way he's eating ass, I can tell by how he's doing it all wrong.
I noticed you've been squeezing your cricket while saying all this. Marilyn Monroe? You named it Marilyn Monroe?
Told you that. Open your ears, jackass. This is little Marilyn Monroe. And when you stroke her, she squirts. That's why I called her little Marilyn Monroe. My father, the story my father told me. Anyway. There she is. There's so much protein in this little. They're good pets, but one day I will consume her. And don't worry, Marilyn. It'll be days from now, which is thousands of years for them. So it's all good.
Fat women have got out of control in this country.
Yeah.
So it's so obvious you haven't hit women in a while. You know?
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That the only person that caused any ruckus during my political thing was a fat white woman. I mean, it is just right on cue.
Robert, what'd you say about hitting fat women? I heard you muttering over there.
Yeah.
I was just quietly agreeing.
Thank you so much for coming out, everybody. Red Band.
Love you guys.
We love you. Thank you. Good night, everybody.